Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. And so off the tip, it's New York. And now the New York Knicks starters. Anthony is out there with Reed. Then it's Ewing. Then there's Frazier. And it's Guerin in at the shooting guard. Now here's Frazier. Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. No good on that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Rose dishes to Pippen. Lets the three fly. Rose can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And here's Anthony for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan deciding where to go with it, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the defender.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Frazier the pass to Guerin. New York moving the ball around. Here's Ewing. Up and in on the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
Outside Pippen. Wide open shot is on the money.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
The pass to Guerin. Frazier outside. Pass to Ewing. Over Gilmore. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Rose against Frazier. Rose passes to Rodman.
2 minutes.
And now the Knicks on the break.
2 minutes.
A pull-up. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Frazier.
Yeah, you know, we know this about Frazier. Tremendously creative, both as a scorer and as a playmaker.
It's stolen by Frazier, and they're moving it up. A floater. Pippen with the steal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Contact doesn't phase Pippen, still able to get that one to go.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Guerin. Shoots over Jordan. Rodman with the rebound. And it's Jordan with the jam.
You know, we talk about Pippen's versatility a lot, and with good reason. There he's showing you a superb court awareness with that pass.
Passes it to Anthony. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Frazier the pass to Ewing. He gets it in there.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Outside Jordan. Bounce pass from Rodman. Outside Pippen. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
B.J. Armstrong's checked in for Rose. And then for New York, Stoudemire comes in for Ewing. And it's DeBusschere in for Carmelo Anthony. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Guerin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Drops in the train.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Here's Guerin. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Please welcome to the court,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
We've got Butler. Armstrong is out there with Noah, and it's Love in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Armstrong gets the bucket.
When your point guard like Armstrong is able to score inside, that does add another element to your offense.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Houston, the pass to DeBusschere. Butler against King. Dishes at the Stoudemire. New York needs to get off a shot. Kept alive, and he comes up with the deuce.
Hard-nosed and tenacious. Big D crashes that offensive glass. One way he loves to get his points.
Here's Sloan. Pass to Butler. Here's Sloan. Latrey. He can't get that one, and New York will come the other way. DeBusschere passes to King. Monroe looking around. Here's DeBusschere. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Sloan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Knocked loose. 4-on-3 break. Armstrong passes to Sloan over Houston. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Ewing's checked in for New York. Anthony comes in for DeBusschere. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Monroe at the elbow. Now here's King. He's covered closely. Anthony against Love. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's tied up with that one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jordan kicks to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pippen finds Rodman. Poked loose. Reed with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Boy, the ball gets sent in Ewing's direction, and he just gets busy, goes to work, snatching the pass right out of the air and putting it down.
Back to Rose. To the left side wing. Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Ewing. To end the drought. Gilmore, no good. And Ewing has got the ball here for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Reed.
And it's about the want to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Outside Pippen. Back to Rose. There's the pass to Gilmore. At the elbow, it's Rose. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by New York.
Frazier, the pass to Carmelo. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jordan outside. On the wing, Rodman. This one for 3, and no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks out front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Please welcome to the court.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And New York looking at who they've got. Ewing is out there with Reed. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Anthony. And it's Guerin in at the 2 spot. Anthony. And no good. Nice D from Pippen. Bulls trail by 4. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Frazier. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Guerin. There's the 3. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got his 5th assist in this one.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Now, here's Jordan. He has 7. Passes to Pippen. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Frazier against Rose. Here's Guerin. Got a piece of it.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
New York leading by 4. Anthony, the pass to Ewing, and he lays it straight in.
Ewing.
8 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Here's Pippen. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. Just 5 to shoot. Pippen dishes to Rose. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Knicks.
2 minutes
Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Frazier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The Knicks with the lead. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. A nice shot by Reed.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And Chicago has possession following the score by New York. Here's Jordan. And the wide open shot from Rose. Bangs home the trifecta. Rose has got 5 points so far.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
Here's Reed. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Jordan outside. Pass to Gilmore. Rodman against Reed. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal
As
foul.
if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
The Bulls shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. New York leading by 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That shot wide open. 5 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the inside, Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
So it's New York, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Tony Kukoc is out there with Butler. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Noah. And it's Theus in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Richardson the pass to Frazier. Nice D from LaVine.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ball's knocked loose. Tries to keep it alive. It's stolen by Frazier. And he converts the layup. Frazier's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Knicks. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Offensive rebound. And Noah with the slam.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, and the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovable.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Hip it. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now, here is Starks. The feed to Ewing. It's stolen by Rose. And that one, good.
I didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
John Starks on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Here's Anthony. Nice D from Pippen.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it and has no one to blame but himself.
Now the pass to Jordan. That ball's nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Jordan's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. Inside, here's Ewing.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Rose passes to Jordan. It's rebounded by New York. 1:33 left in the game. Starks, kicks to Anthony. Rose against Starks. Pass to Guerin for three. That shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Rodman in the high post. To the paint. Here's Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 11. Feeds to Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 13. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
They continued to feed him throughout the game, and with good reason. They realized he was hot, had the hot hand, and they wanted to ride that. And he refuses to let them down, coming through at every turn.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Pippen against Anthony. Here's Guerin. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 13.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Frazier against Rose. Frazier outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.